All right. Welcome to week 6 of Wednesday TA. I'm yours truly, Coach Kent. Today, we are on our second to last week. We are going to focus a little bit more, since we're at the end of the season, on a lot of single leg work, a lot of hip mobility, a lot of hip and glute strengthening, right? As you get to the end of the season, we're doing a lot of overloading, right? We got tournaments coming up. I want to make sure we're loose, we're feeling good, as well as being strong. So we try to reduce all the injuries that come with these last 3 to 4 weeks of you guys' season. So as we get started, wait for people to get in. Just remember, you just need a little bit of a space around you. Maybe you're going to need a jacket or something for your knee on the ground. We're going to do a lot of stuff on our knees, and just enough space that you can lie down and spread your whole body out. So looks like it's about that time. We'll go ahead and get started. It'll help if you guys have your cameras on. If not, that is okay too. So we're going to start on our backs. We're going to start with our hamstring kicks. We're going to go right heel into the ground, toe pulling to the face. Left leg is going to come up. We're going to interlock my fingers behind my knee. Head is flat into the ground. We're going to lower my heel into my butt and kick up so my leg goes straight. As I kick my leg up, I want to flex the quad to activate a hamstring a little bit more. We're going to go 10 on each side here. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Drive that left heel into the ground now. Toe to the face. Other leg is straight. Interlock the fingers and we go heel to butt. And out 10 times. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to go up into a half kneeling position here, right? We're going to go my left leg forward. I want my knee directly on top of my ankle. I'm going to keep my toes and my heel into the ground. My right knee is in the ground directly underneath my hip. And my toe is driving into the ground. All I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep my chest up, squeeze my shoulder blades together, drive my hips forward. My knee should at least be on top of my toe, about forward. I'm going to come back in. We're going to do this 5 times. Nice and slow. Remember, as we extend those hips forward, squeeze that glute of the leg that's on the ground. Keep my chest up. Make sure that heel is staying into the ground. That's 4. And we go 1 more. Good. Turn it to a 45-degree angle so we get a little bit more groin. Make sure the toe is pointed at the angle so your knee can go right on top. And we're going to rock and drive the same way. Keep my chest square to the street, but my knee is driving out the angle. That's 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. Good. Last one on this side, 90 degrees. Legs should be out, knee aligned by hip. My toes pointed forward. I'm going to drive my knee right into my toe. Get that little bit of stretch on the inside. I come back in, so you should feel it on the inside of the groin of the leg that's out, and a little bit on the inside of the front of the hip flexor here. That's 3, 4. I do 1 more, and that's 5. Good. We're going to switch. Do all that on the other side. Remember, set up correctly. Knee on top of the ankle, knee underneath hip. You keep my heel to the ground as I drive forward. 5 on this side. 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 5. Go. We go to a 45-degree angle. We're going to do the same thing. Knee drives into the toe. I'm driving my shoulder into the knee, but I'm keeping my chest looking forward. That's 3, 4. 1 more. 5. Good and relax. Out to that 90-degree angle. Foot should be in line with your knee. I'm going to drive my hips into my knee, into my toe. That's 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 5. Good. We're going to go in that 6-point position, right? Knees into the ground, toes into the ground, hands into the ground, underneath the shoulder blades. Hand is going to go in the back of the neck. We're going to go elbow to the forearm. Eyes follow the elbow up and out. We're going to work on opening our shoulder blades, otherwise known as our thoracic spine. We have 10 reps on this side, and then we'll switch. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Good. Relax. Make sure the eyes follow the elbow up and out and down. 1, 2. Make sure our hips are still driving forward, so our knees are right underneath our hips, so it'll help us keep our core braced. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. Last stretch, world's greatest. Push-up position. Foot comes outside the hand. Back leg stays straight. I'm going to drive my toe to the ground. Elbows going to reach to the big toe. Eyes follow the hand up and out. Grab my toe and rock back for a little hamstring stretch. We're going 5 on each side, 10 total. Remember, we want to alternate sides. So each time we think, we get a little bit more deeper range of motion here. This is set number 2. A little tight on that right side, so I'm going to hold that stretch to my toe a little bit longer on that side. This is set number 3. Remember, grab that toe, rock back, get a little bit of hamstring stretch. If you want to hold a little bit lower to the ground with the elbow and slide. Rep number 4. Good. Make sure the eyes follow the hand up and out. Don't put any strain on your neck here. Good. Last one on this side here. Good. And relax. All right, looking at me. We're going to do some hip mobility, some hip strengthening. Like I said, we have some hard weeks coming up. I want us to be prepared. So we're in our 6-point stance. My toes are driving into the ground. My right leg is straight out. My toe is driving into the ground. That's going to help me flex the glute of my right leg. From here, I'm going to come 1 inch off the ground, lift up so my heel comes in line with my butt, and back down without my toe touching. We're going to go 10 reps here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. With that same leg, cross it over the ankle of the leg that's on the ground. Keep that toe pointed straight to the ground while keeping your spine neutral. You're going to do the same thing. 1 inch off the ground, lift up so the heel comes in line with the butt, and we're doing this 10 times. Remember, nice, slow, and controlled. We don't want it to snap up. 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. And the last one, you're just going to combine the movement, so it's over and back. That's 1 rep, over and back. We're going to do that 10 times. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, I'm going to turn this way real quick so you can see, just so you see how high my heel comes. 1 inch off the ground, lift up, and I'm right back down. Notice it's not skying up above my head. It's just coming in line with my butt. I'm keeping my head and nose looking straight at the ground. 10 reps here. Come across the ankle. 10, keeping my spine neutral. And over and back is 1, 10 times. So 30 reps total. On your own, we're going to come and watch. Good, Ella. Perfect, just like that. Good, Molly. Good. Very good, guys. Very good. Right, I know it seems simple, but as you know, we do simple things savagely well. And as we progress, those harder things seem a lot more simple. Give you guys about another 15 seconds to finish these up, and then we'll move on to our next thing. All right, hopefully you guys all had a good weekend. From what I saw from the scores, you guys all seem to do well. Those of you in the state cup, keep it up. Way to represent the club very well. Good, all right, let's move on. We're going to go into our bird dog position. So back in that 6-point stance, knees underneath the hips, hands underneath shoulders so my back can be flat. I'm going opposite arm, opposite leg, drawing my toe on the ground to help me balance. We're going to go elbow into my knee and back out 10 times, nice and slow. Now we're trying to work on activating the core, right? Remember how important the core is, not just in our games and in our practice, but as we work out as well. If our core is not braced, we are not doing the motion to the fullest extent. 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good, we're going to switch to the other side. Left arm out, right leg out, or the other way. Knee and elbow touch, and then we come right back out. 10 on each. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good, relax, we're on our backs. We're gonna do the dead bugs, which you know is just the opposite. We're gonna keep that lower back in the ground. Try and drive your hand underneath your lower back. If you can't, you're doing it right. Your legs come up to a 90 degree, hands above the head. We go opposite arm, opposite leg, come back neutral, and switch on the other side. We're going 10 on each side. Make sure you're driving that lower back into the ground. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Last thing here, we have our single leg glute bridge. Bring your heel as close to your butt as you can. My leg is going to be up straight, and my toe in the ground is going to pick out, drive into my shin. Hands are going to come out wide to create a T to help my balance. Drive my hips up, brace your core, give it a little tap, and I come right back down. Make sure as you drive up, you're driving that knee out. That will help you squeeze the glute. You're going 10 reps, and then we switch. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good. We switch. Same thing on the other side. Heel close to the butt. Hips should extend, so I have a straight line. Knees, hips, shoulders. 10 reps. 3, 4, 5. Make sure that knee's not coming in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All done with our core activation. Let's get a little more dynamic now. Let's go into a push-up position here. We're going to go into our alternating toe touches. So I'm going to rock back, legs going to come straight, heels into the ground. Try and get my hand to touch my toe and back in. 10 reps on each side. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Keep it up. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Let's go up on our feet. We have our quad stretch with the reach. Drive through the toe on the ground. Give me a couple of steps. Make sure that knee is pointed straight to the ground. You're going 10 on each side. Make sure we keep our balance. Rock up, rock down. Don't go for speed. Good. Remember, not doing a static hold. We're trying to alternate our sides. Very good, very good. You guys all look great. That range of motion's got a lot better. You guys look way more comfortable now. Good. 10 more seconds to finish these out. Remember, trying to get 10 on each side. They try and get that heart rate up a little bit, make it a little hard to breathe. Good. Next thing, knee hug, knee up above the head, turn the face, drop that leg back, reach up nice and long. From this position, drive up, stabilize, and back down. Going 5 of these. What I want you to think is power. So as I'm in my lunge, can I drive up, stick and hold, and drop right back down? 1 more rep. Good. Relax and we switch legs. Same thing here. Drop that leg back, get a good stretch. Come right back up into that drive. That's 2. This is 3. Woo! Already got me going. Got a little bit of a sweat. Hope you do too. 4, last one. Good, and relax. Go leg cradle into the lateral lunge. I'm gonna grab my shin, gonna grab the outside of my knee, not grabbing the ankle from my knee and shin. Pull up so it's above my hip, lunge out to the side, and drop your hips back, and back up into the leg cradle. 5 on each side. Make sure as you lunge out, don't collapse your chest. Drop the hips, keep your chest up. That's 4. Good, 1 more, and then we switch sides. Same thing. Just on the opposite side. All right, drop those hips down. Get that stretch on the inside of the groin. As we're here, we're getting the stretch in the glute. 3, 4, last one. 5, good. Few more things. We have our iso holds, right? We're gonna go into our squat. Our feet are gonna be just outside my shoulders. I want my toes pointed at a 45-degree angle. Drive your toe and your heels into the ground. When I say go, we're dropping down into a deep squat. Knees and hips should be just about in the same line. And my chest is gonna look forward. We're gonna hold for 20 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and we drop. Good, 20-second hold. Make sure those knees are coming in, drive them out. Chest should be looking forward. Glutes and quads should already be on fire by now. 10 seconds left. Stay deep in that hold. Look at your camera. Are your hips in the same line? Do we have a little bit of a hip shift going on? Good, relax. Drop into a plank. We have another 20-second hold here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, in our plank. Elbows should be underneath the shoulders. Hands can be pointed up, or hands can be together. Up to you. Good, last 10 seconds. Drive those toes on the ground. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze the core. Want everything to be fired, want everything to be activated. 3, 2, 1. Good, relax. Last thing we're gonna do here is our glute bridge hold. Okay, turn this way so you can see me a little bit better. I'm gonna bring my feet as close to my butt as I can. Toes are gonna come out of the ground. When I say up, drive the hips up to the sky. My knees should be pointed out wide. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive the hips up, brace the core. If I don't brace, I'll overextend my hips. Put a lot of pressure on my lower back. Brace that core, give it a little tap, make sure it's hard as a rock. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. Well done, boys and girls. Grab a quick sip of water. Hope you all are sweating, you're panting a little bit like I am. Right, we're getting to a lot of single leg work. It's gonna be a lot of balance and a lot of focus. I hope y'all are ready. So, first thing we're gonna do is the same as last week. We're just gonna be doing a normal split squat. So, remember how we set up? My knee is set directly on top of my ankle from here. My big toe, my pinky toe will never leave the ground, and neither will my heel. With my back leg, knee is underneath my hip. I'm driving through my back toe, and I'm gonna drive up to come back down. I only need to be 2 inches off the ground. Do not let the knee touch, otherwise I'll force the glute and core to relax. We're gonna go 10 on each side on my count. Are you ready? Start down in the half kneeling position. Good, ready, and we're up. Ready, down, up. That's 1. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's 5. Down, up, down, up. Keep that chest up. Down, up, down, up. Last 2. Down, up. Last 1. Down, up. Good, very good. Switch up the legs. Starting that half kneeling position again. Make sure we're set up right. Knee on top of the ankle, hip on top of the knee, back toe on the ground. Good. We drive up. Ready, and here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up. My chest is up, down, up, down, up. That's 5. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Last 2. Down, up. Last 1. Down, up. Good, and relax. We're on our stomachs. We have our Y's and T's. Remember, toes in the ground. Hands come out into a Y. My thumb's gonna point straight to the sky. My head's gonna look down. I'm gonna raise my shoulders and hands off the ground at the same time and back down onto the ground. You're gonna go 10 reps in the Y. Go 10 reps with the T on your own, nice and slow. Keep the head looking at the ground. We'll go about 30 seconds to get all of these done. Remember, if we want to go slow and we only get 5 reps, I would prefer that than 10 poor reps. Remember, we can use this time as sort of an active rest while we are working on our scaps and our shoulders. We can also work on catching our breathing. Remember, into the nose, out through the mouth, the fastest way to regenerate and recycle and get all of our energy back into our body. Good, another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, all right, we're gonna do one thing. You're gonna start on your side. Relax the head and shoulder into the ground. I want you to stack your hips. So a hip should be on top. If you want to put your hand on top to stabilize that spine. Now from here, you're gonna bring your top leg up in line with your hip and implant it so it's in line with your knee. And we're gonna drive my knee out so it's in a good comfortable position. From here, I'm gonna lift my heel off the ground and back down, keeping the bottom leg straight. It's called a hip or a glute abduction. It's to help strengthen as well as mobilize the glute on the ground and tighten and strengthen the glute on top as it stabilizes my body. We're gonna go 10 reps on each side. You guys should feel a little bit of a burn by now. Very good. Make sure that toe is pulling into the face. Very good. Good, Ella, just like that. Once you've done your tag, go ahead, switch on over to the other side. Good, very good. Make sure that foot of the leg that's on top, make sure it's in line with that knee. So that leg that's on the ground doing the work needs to stay straight the whole time. The leg on top, knee can be right in line. If you want, grab onto the ankle, help you stabilize a little bit, and we can raise and lower here. You're gonna go 10 on each side. About another 10 seconds to finish these off, and then we get into our corrective. Looks very good. Good, looks like everyone's wrapping up. Good, well done, well done. We're gonna go into our 90-90 stretch to help open up the glute, help open up the hip. We have my knee right in line with my hip, my knee and ankle in the same line, creating a 90-degree. And I have the same thing with my back leg, and I have 4 points of contact. Toe, heel, knee, ankle. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit over my knee. I'm gonna hold for about 3 seconds, feel the stretch on the glute. If you're tight, you're gonna feel stretching a little bit in front of the hip of the leg behind. After those 3 to 5 seconds, drop the elbow behind the body. My top hand is gonna reach up nice and long. Feel the stretch on the front of my hip flexor behind. I'm gonna come right back to the front and do it all over again. We're gonna go 5 reps just like this. This is 1 rep, and this is including the rep. That's the full circuit, and that's 2 total. We're gonna go 3 more. Remember, this is one of the few times we can allow our chest to collapse. That's gonna help give us a little bit deeper of a stretch. Remember, as I reach my hand up over the head, I'm not coming behind. I want to come up and over. That way I'm keeping my knee in a neutral position. It helps me keep it on the ground. This is rep number 4 for me. And we're going to do 1 more before we switch sides. All right, good. And relax. Switch it on over. Remember, I am here to give you ideas. I've given you guys about 30 stretches and different correctives that you can do. If you can remember them and you need to do something that will target maybe your adductor, your groin, maybe your hip flexion a little more, feel free to do a different stretch. Remember, we want to listen to our bodies, right? I may know some things, but your body will tell you more. Good, this is rep number 2 here. Remember, I'm thinking nice and long with the hand. Eyes are following the hand up and out. Rep number 3. Remember, great time to catch our breath here. Remember, as we reach long, keep this knee into the ground. 2 more reps before we go back into our split squats. Good, we have 1 more. Over the knee, good hold. Feel that stretch. I'm gonna come nice and long for this last one. 3, 2, 1, good, relax. Back up on our feet again, are we ready? 5 seconds till we go. And when we set up properly, start on the ground, everything should be in line. The only thing that's not is my foot and my back foot, 2 different lines. We ready? We're up. And here we go. Down. Up. That's one. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Remember, shoulder blades back. Down. Up. That's six. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Last one. Down. Up. Good. Relax. Switch legs. Start on the ground. Make sure everything's in line. Knee on top of the ankle. Hip on top of my knee. And I drive up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. That's 5. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Last 2. Down. Up. Last 1. Down. Up. Well done. Well done. Hopefully that's starting to burn. Back on our stomachs. 10 Ys, 10 Ts on your own. Give you 30 seconds to get these done. Remember, head pointed straight to the ground. Catch our breathing here. Remember, we're not snapping the hands up above the shoulders. Shoulders and hands are moving the same line. If you've got your hands are above your shoulders, you've gone too far. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I'm going to go out to my T's. Try not to go faster than me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Good. Back on our sides. Going again with our hip abduction. Make sure everything is stacked. Bring the foot on top. I'm going to raise and lower the leg that's on the ground. If it feels like your hip is pinching into the ground, go ahead and grab a towel or a sweatshirt, something thick, and slide underneath so your hip bone isn't pressing into the ground. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go. We're going to go to the other side. Same thing again here. Put up and lower my knee. Push my knee out as best I can. I'm going to raise up and lower. 10 times on this side again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And we go back into our 90-90 and a good deep stretch before we go into our last round. Just on strength 1. Remember, we got a whole nother strength and a whole core circuit. Strength number 2 and our core will be different this week. Remember, I like to keep the core interesting. I like to surprise it. It looks like you guys have most of the movements down, so I want to progress you guys to keep things interesting. Remember, the best thing that you can do for me, give your coaches feedback. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, so that next week when I program, I can make it interesting for you guys. I love seeing y'all come back. I hope y'all are feeling the benefits. This is rep number 3. Remember, thinking nice and long. Rep number 4, over the hip. Remember, we can hold a little bit longer if you're a little bit tight. And that's number 5. Good. We're going to switch to the other side. Safety again here. Remember, we have our 2 90-degree angles. Chest almost touching the knee at this point. Make it nice and long when I reach up and over. If you guys want, you can turn and shoot the gap. If your back is feeling a little tight from the Ys and Ts. Remember, as you reach nice and long, drive this knee into the ground. It'll flex the glute, flex the quad, give you a little bit of a deeper stretch. Rep number 3 here. Good, last 2 reps, and we have one more round. Ooh. Good, last one here. 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. We're going into our last round here. Split squats, Ys and Ts, and we're not going to do any more of the hip abduction because we're going to do a bit more at the end to finish. All right, ready? We're down in a half kneeling position. Make sure everything is stacked. Knee on top of the ankle, hip on top of the knee, back toe on the ground, toes and heel never leave the ground. Ready? We're up. And here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, to 6, down. Up, keep pushing, down. Up, 8, down. Up, last one, down. Up, good, and we switch legs. Start down with the knee on the ground. Knee on top of the ankle. Remember, shoulder on top of the hips. That's going to give me the best brace and help me find my core. Ready? And we're up. And here we go. Down. Up. Down. Up. Make sure this knee doesn't come in. Down. Up. Down. Up. Remember, knee does not touch the ground. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. And 6. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Last one. Down. Up. Good. And relax. Back into your Y's and T's again. Head straight into the ground. Arms out to that 45, creating a Y. Up and down 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go. We come up to the T. Up and down 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And relax. You got to stretch. Catch your breath before we go into our next circuit. Over the knee. Hand drops behind. On this last circuit, I do want you to shoot the gap. Turn and look. We're going into our push-ups. I want us to prep our scap and our lower back to make sure we're moving well and we're feeling well at the end. Remember, I want you to be a little bit sore in the morning, but not so sore that we struggle to get out of bed. Remember, reaching nice and long, turn through that hand through the gap, turn and look. Rep number 4 here. Make it nice and long, turn and look. And last one. Up and over, remember not coming behind, coming forward. Turn, shoot the gap, go, we're gonna switch to the other side. Same thing again. All points of contact, toe, knee, ankle, all on the same line, creating a 90 degree in the front. Rock it over the knee, thinking nice and long, turn, shoot the gap. Oh, this left side is a little bit tighter for me, so I'm gonna hold here for a minute. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna go back over my knee. Remember, listen to your body. If you want to hold here a little bit longer, please do so. Good, this is rep number 3. Turn, shoot, and look. Good, last 2 reps. And we'll take a quick little water break. Good, last one. Good, and relax. All right, take a good minute. Grab some water, wipe down a little bit, whatever else you guys need. Next thing we're going to, we have our push-ups, we have our single leg RDLs. Remember I said we're doing a lot of single leg work to make sure we're prepped and ready for the last 3 games. Some of y'all got 4, a lot of y'all have an end of season tournament. I want to make sure y'all are ready. So as you guys get your water, have a look at me. Our single leg RDL, we know it's been a while since we've done them, time to bring them back. I'm going to bend my knees slightly. I'm going to hinge my hips back to the wall or whatever it is behind you. And my leg is going to be straight. And my arms will come in front of the body, thinking nice and long. For my push-ups today, we're adding that scap root and retract. So I'm going to go 5 seconds on the way down. By 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the chest. Hands come off. Squeeze the shoulder blade. And I drive back up. Remember, if you need to drop to the knees, please feel free. It's better to do better reps than it is to do as many reps. All right, it's about time to get going, right? Here we go again. Everyone's up on their feet. Here we go, left leg into the ground, toes into the ground, heel into the ground, they never leave. Slight bend in my knees so I can brace. And we're gonna go 10 reps. Thinking big chest as I drive my hips backwards. Don't collapse. 10 reps. On each leg here, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, much better this week. Very, very good. Remember, keep that knee bent. because that's going to help me extend my hips a little bit more. I don't want to be doing the straight leg. That's going to put too much tension on the hamstring. Go 10 more on the opposite side. Remember, think reach. Think of that back leg. I want to think nice and long. With my hands, I want to think nice and long. How straight can we make our body? How long can I make my body? Remember, the slower the better. Stay under control. Keep that knee bent. Good, Dick. Good, Molly. You can bend that knee a little bit more. Good job, Ella. Good. Think drive that big toe into the ground. That's going to help you balance. Good. 3, 2, 1. Gotta relax. Everyone's favorite thing. Already set your push-ups into our push-up position. Remember, elbows need to scrape the body. I don't want us coming out wide. Not only is it better for our shoulders, but we get some bicep and a little more tricep as well. So you get a little more full body. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest relaxes on the ground. Retract the scaps. Hands come off. And I drive back up. That's 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract. Drive up. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change it up on y'all. And we're back up. That's 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract. Drive back up. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract and drive. Good. Whoa, that's a burner on me. That got me sweating. We're going into our groin rocker position. On my leg, straight out to the side. My big toe is directly in line with my knee. Now we're going to change it up. Instead of rocking the hips back, the hand and my left leg is out. I'm going to reach my right hand. I'm going to drop my shoulder into the ground with my palm facing up. Reach towards my toe. And my eyes follow the hand up and out, similar to the world's greatest stretch. We're going to go 10 of these on each side. This is 3. Now I'm going to drop that shoulder in. Think how long can we reach that hand, but don't overreach. Good, Dick. Feel free to drop those hips down. Drop that shoulder into the ground a little bit more. Good, Molly. Good, Ella. Both Ellas. Ella. Good. Yeah, it's better, Dick. Much better, much better. Good. Go ahead and switch it to the other side. My right side's a little bit tighter today, so we're going to do it with y'all. Remember, that leg needs to be straight. My outside of my foot, all parts of my foot driving into the ground. Reach that hand to the big toe. Eyes follow the hand, open out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 1, 10. Good, and relax. Give you guys about 15 seconds. Catch your breath. Grab a quick sip if you need. And we're going to get going. Got another 10 seconds, right? Remember, if you want to look at me real quick for the push-ups, if I'm on my knees, cross your ankles and walk your hands a little bit in front of your shoulder blades. Pick your feet up out of the ground. Elbows will scrape, and I'll come right back up. I'm seeing a lot of you guys here, right? That's going to put a lot of stress on the lower back of my sciatica. I want to drop my hips in as my chest drops to the ground. All right, are we ready again? Ready? We're up on our feet. We're going to single leg RDL first. Ready? Bend that knee. Slight bend so I have a little bit of a brace. Once I have my balance, I'm going to extend out nice and long. Drive straight back up so everything's stacked. 10 reps again on each side. Remember, think slow. While we are strengthening, we are stretching as well. Good. Don't snap that leg up behind. Right? We don't want to think like a bird. We want to think like remember when we did our hip at the beginning, where I just did the lift? It's the same thing here. My heel should not be going above my butt. If anything, once it's in line with my butt, and my heel extend further out behind me. Good, about another 10 seconds to finish off this side. How are we looking over here? Good. Keep that balance. Keep your chest up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Remember, we have a tennis ball in between the whole session. Good. A lot better. A lot better. Good. Go ahead and switch all over to the other side. I'll do this side with you just so you have something to look at. Did a lot of shooting yesterday with my goalkeepers. My leg's a little sore. I want to pull all that stress away from my hip. This will be great for it because I want to work on my hamstrings. Soccer is such a quad dominant sport. We tend to forget our hamstrings a lot. We have to remember to strengthen both sides. Good. About 10 seconds to finish these off before we go into our push-ups. You guys look great. Glad you guys keep joining back every week. Right? It just goes to show each week how much better you guys are improving. I love to see it. All right, looks like most of you are done. Let's go ahead and we'll drop into our push-ups. Y'all look so excited to be doing these. All right, let's get them done. Let's get them over with. Ready? 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract and we drive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract and drive. That's 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract, drive up. That's 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract, drive up. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract, and we drive off. Good, well done. Back in that groin rocker position. We have one more set, and then we have our core. Remember, hand palm should be facing up. Hand drives against the ground. Eyes follow the hand up and out, just like in the world's greatest. Yeah, very good. As shoulder mobility's increased so much, I love to see that. It's a testament to y'all's work. Make sure the hand is reaching behind the body. Good, Derek. Go with the other hand there, bud. That left hand reaches towards that big toe. Good. Go ahead, switch right over to the other side. If you guys doesn't feel like you're doing it right, feel free to look at me. Hands are underneath my body. My right leg is out, which means my left hand is going to do the work. Left hand reaches to the big toe. Eyes follow the hand up and out. Remember, I'm not reaching away, reaching towards the big toe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and relax. We have one more round. No time for a break. We got to get it done. All right, here we go. All right, the left leg in the ground. Slight bend in the knee. Hinge those hips backwards. Remember, slight bend. Help us brace. Keep my core braced. Give it a little squeeze. Give it a little bit of a tap. Keep my chest up, looking at the wall in front of me, or whatever it is you have to reference you. Ooh, lost our balance a little bit there. Remember, keep that chest up, looking forward. The leg that reaches back. Keep that toe pointed towards the ground. That will help with the balance. Yeah, a lot better from some of you, right? Look at me real quick. A lot of you have your foot coming out here. That's what's throwing your hips out of alignment, throwing my shoulders out. This toe needs to point towards the ground. If you want, you can start it back here and just lift it up. And that'll help you with the brace. It'll help you with the lean. Good. You should be switching on over to the other leg. I'll keep doing mine with you. And we also don't want to overextend. If I brace and I come to here and you start feeling that stretch and that pull, stop right there. I think each time can I just reach a little bit further. This should be rep number 4. Another 15 seconds to finish these out. Let's see how we're looking over here. Very good. Good, looks good, looks good. Keep it up, keep it up. Good, another 10 seconds. And we're going into our push-ups. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. Here we go, into our push-ups. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract and drive back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract and we drive. That's 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract, drive up. Last 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract, drive up. Last one. We're gonna make it good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retract, drive up. Good. Well done. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna skip the groin rocker. Let's go right into the core. We have one corrective in it that will help us. So this week, I said we're changing up. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do what's called a plank walkout this week. So here's how it looks. I'm gonna be in my plank position. When I say go, you're just gonna walk your feet away from your body, keep your back flat, and I'm gonna walk my feet back in. What I don't wanna see is you walk out so far that you lose your brace. We hyperextend and lose our back, lose our brace. Walk out enough so you just feel a pull on the lower bit of the abs and come right back in. So if it's only 2 steps out, it's only 2 steps out. We're gonna start with that. We have our side plank. It's the floor angels to help reset our back. All right, we ready? Let's get these done. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. In the plank, walk the feet away, and we come back in. Think how many reps can we get? But make sure the reps are quality. Good, that's only 3 for me in 15 seconds, but boy, do I feel that burn. Walk it out, walk it back in, 10 seconds left. Can we get 2 more reps in? Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. We're gonna be on our side. We're gonna go 15-second hold. If you wanna make it harder, go ahead and add the knee drive in. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Drive the hips up. Drive the knee up to the chest if you want a little bit more. 15-second hold here. Woo! Feel that burn on the side that is closest to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. Switch it on over to the other side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Drive the hips up. Once you feel comfortable and stable, drive the knee. Another 15-second hold here. Good, 5 seconds in. Punch those hips forward. Big chest. 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. We're just gonna be flat on our backs. Heels close to my butt. Hands up above the head. Elbows into the ground. I'm just gonna lower and raise my hands into a 90-degree with my shoulder and come back out. We're gonna do this for about 15 seconds. A lot of upper body today. I wanna make sure we reset the shoulder blades so we keep our good posture. We know how important that is. Good, 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. Take about 10 seconds, catch your breath, and we're gonna go again back with our plank walkouts. This is our last round, so let's make it good. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. In our plank, walk the feet away, walk the feet back in. Can you beat last score? Mine was 6. I'm gonna look to get to 10. I feel a lot more comfortable. Who can beat me? Who can get more than 10? Good, halfway. I'm on 7. This is 8. Come on, I'm almost there. Come on, who will beat me? Good, I did 10. Can I get one more? 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. On our side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And we drive up. I'm gonna stand like this because I see half of you are bringing the knees up. I want you to see if you look like me. Can you punch your hips forward? Can you keep your chest nice and big? I see some with your hand up above. Of course, that is fine. Good, relax. Switch to the other side. Oh yeah, some of y'all are struggling. That's what I want to see. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive up. Better feel the burn. Punch the hips forward. Don't overextend. Look down. Everything should be in line. 5 more seconds. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax. Just as a quick cool down to help reset. We have our floor angels, right? Let's go 20 seconds here. Help us catch our breath. All right, as we do this, thank you guys once again for coming and joining me each week. As I said, I hope you all are feeling better, moving better. You feel stronger, you feel quicker, you feel more stable throughout your games and practices. Remember, after this, get some protein in you, get some food, get a bottle of water in your body. All right, we have to refuel, otherwise we'll be sore tomorrow morning. All right, once again, thank you guys all for joining each week. I had a blast with you guys. Remember, last week is the last week. Make sure we're on. It's going to be a fun one. Nice seeing you all. See you next week.